Hello, welcome to English for You Executive Language Center. On this lesson, you learn when and how to use the past simple and past progressive tenses. The past simple is used to describe an action that starts and finishes in the past. This action can happen once or several times. For example, Susan ran 5 miles last week. This is an action that happened only once. Charles had breakfast in the morning. Again, another action that happened only once. They visited their grandparents on holidays. This is an action that happened several times in the past. I played the piano when I was young. Another action that happened only once or several times in the past. The past simple uses the auxiliaries did and did not. The contraction, and more common, didn't. These auxiliaries are used in negative and interrogative statements. For example, Sam didn't work yesterday. Be aware that when the auxiliary is used, the verb remains in basic form. We didn't study for the test. Did you call me last Monday? Did Tom drive to work today? Now, let's talk about the past progressive. This tense is used for several purposes. For example, to emphasize the course of an action in the past. My team was working on a special project. My boss and I were writing the report. Henry was painting his home in blue. Another use is to describe two actions happening in parallel or at the same time. For example, while Susan was speaking, I was taking notes. While they were driving, I was falling asleep. Dave was swimming while Sue was practicing yoga. Finally, this tense is also used to mention going on actions and are interrupted by another action in the past. For example, I was watching TV when the doorbell rang. When Mike was walking, he ran into Tony. Carl was listening to the radio when the bus arrived. The auxiliaries for the past progressive are was, were, was not, were not, and with contractions, wasn't and weren't. And don't forget the verb in gerund. It means the verb plus ing. These auxiliaries are also used for negative and interrogative forms. For example, Jessica wasn't working on the sodas account. Were they paying attention when the teacher spoke? Muchas gracias, mi nombre es Ernesto, espero te haya gustado y hayas disfrutado esta lección. Para información sobre nuestros cursos e inscripciones, por favor contáctanos a nuestra página de internet englishforyounow.com o vía WhatsApp 427-150-5585 y por correo electrónico englishforyou.qro@gmail.com. Muchas gracias, estamos para servirte, espero verte muy pronto en tu curso de inglés.